Today on CoBet Daily, that's right, cobet.com.au's daily podcast. We're talking player props, game picks, best bets, all the good stuff. I'm looking at NBA. What have you got, Stats Guy?
I'm looking at a young star in the Champions League and a bit of Test cricket.
I like it. Alex?
Making myself sad in the EPL.
Classic Donnelly. All right, check out CoBet Daily. It's a very good podcast. All right, CoBet Daily. It's Wednesday, February 15, episode 51. That's right. We ain't been fired yet.
No, we've got past
I'm
the
your
half
host, Jaymz Clements. I'm the editor of a very good website we call cobet.com.au because that's its name and where it is.
And you call things by their name.
That's what we do now. I'm joined, as always, by the pontiffs of punting. We've got Alex Donnelly.
Yeah, I'm here.
We've got the Stats Guy.
I'm also here.
This is Code Pins Daily. Got the legs out, the
Everyone
calves
flex
out.
the calves.
I like it. All right. What do we do on CoBet Daily? We look at stuff daily about betting.
Some tips.
Yeah.
We also write about it.
Yeah, we do.
Betting analyses,
cobet.com.au.
odds comparisons, good website.
Yep, we're pretty cool.
Check it out. All new improved Code Sports as well.
Yeah.
Right. Player props, game picks, best bets for today, tomorrow, whatever we're feeling like. Today, pretty easy for me. All NBA.
NBA.
Because the NBA All-Star games this weekend.
Huge.
This is like my last little rush of just normal season games for about a week. And then, we resume for the last third of the season.
Awesome.
But I got to get them in while I can. I'm actually looking forward to the last bits of this week where I can actually just talk about the All-Star game.
I'm keen to talk about that. Yeah.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Yeah, I love it.
Absolutely ridiculous to bet on. But
Yeah.
It's good fun.
really fun.
Take the over of the 400 in the All-Star game.
What have you got, Stats Guy?
Yeah, a bit of UEFA Champions League, which was on this morning and continues tomorrow morning, and then a bit of Test cricket as well.
Nice one, Alex.
Champions League and potential pain for myself in the EPL.
Oh, yeah, hate to see it. All I want is another bad beats catch up.
No.
Next
Matt
week.
Matt Short slapped 100 in his first state game since the Big Bash
Yeah,
finished.
so he's on
yesterday as
fire.
well. Comes out and hits 100 straight away. Thank you, Matthew.
Right, one player prop for me tomorrow. I've got Trae Young versus the Knicks.
He loves playing the Knicks.
Loves playing the
He
Knicks.
loves
It's
it.
Trae Young.
He's the
So,
villain of Madison Square Garden.
thing is, he's playing this one at home,
The Iron Sheik was.
but when he plays Reggie Miller versus the Iron Sheik, there we go. That's not a bad one.
True.
But Trae Young, when he plays against the Knicks, averages 27.7 points a game, 9 assists.
Awesome.
Obviously, he's demolished them at MSG before, but at home, he's actually, I think, gone over that 27 mark. Well, I think it might be 7 of the 10 games he's played,
Yeah.
which
Awesome.
is pretty good. And a couple of those have actually gone way over because we've got a couple of 40-point games.
wasn't
In
it?
there.
Yeah,
So
cool.
Trae Young loves this, but I think basically if you want to go for his averages, you think about this Knicks team at the moment, and I like the Knicks to win this game. I think Trae
Agreed.
steps up though, has a pretty good game, probably gets that 32-point mark. He's been sort of on and off the last couple of weeks. I don't know what's going on with Trae, but I think this is the one moment that he goes, right, you know who I love playing against? New York.
Yep.
Bang, at home. I'm going probably about the 32-point mark, and I go to the 9-10 assists as well. So my play right there, boom, you can
Awesome.
multi that up. Once the markets go up, they aren't at the moment, but they will be.
They will be.
And that'd probably sit, I'd guess, if you're going to go those overs, probably about $3.80, $4.
Yeah, that's
so
handy. Yeah.
I'd get right around that. Liam, what have you got?
Yeah, going back to the UEFA Champions League, we didn't really touch on this game as much. He doesn't not the bigger clubs, but you got Club Bruges versus Benfica. So you got the Belgian fourth team versus the first team in the Portuguese league, which is a bit interesting. But
Battle of the Titans, they say.
But there's a really exciting player we can look at of
Benfica's a Titan.
yeah.
Club Bruges, maybe not so much.
Yeah,
No, but
that
yeah.
literally sounds like somewhere you go to in Prague.
Yeah,
it's
that's
got
what I
a
thought.
Club
Yeah,
Bruges.
the Club Bruges. I'm into Club
What did you
Bruges.
do? Smash some tins at Club Bruges.
Yeah.
And then I just went MIA and I lost a
got-
kidney. 2 weeks later, woke up.
Yeah, woke up
But I
in
was playing for
Budapest.
Club Bruges.
I don't know what's going on, man.
woke up in a Fiat.
Love it.
Anyway, I'm
Who
looking
was on my Kentucky tour with me? Because that happened. Rough scenes.
Oh, that's funny. Anyway, I'm looking at Benfica's best player, Gonçalo Ramos, who we love talking about in the World Cup.
Ramos.
So he controversially came on.
Yeah, it
swapped
wasn't
for Ronaldo.
controversial. It was awesome.
It was awesome. It ended up being awesome. But Ronaldo wasn't happy. He got sent to the bench. Gonçalo Ramos comes on, scores a hat-trick. He's also got a hat-trick, I think, last year in the UEFA Champions League. So this guy, he loves scoring goals. You get him $2.40, so he's the favourite on Bet365, but I really like him. He's got 18 goals in all competitions this season. He's got 5 goals already in the Champions League in, I think, 9 matches, which is awesome. And he's just a really good goal scorer. He's over 6 foot, so he can compete with those tall defenders. I was looking at it, and he's really strong. So I think he can absolutely demolish. Might even get 2 against Club Bruges, who are Probably the poorest team left in the Champions League. So yeah, at least one, $2.40, best 365.
Poorest, like figuratively and literally, I think, almost.
Oh, it
Yeah,
might
probably.
be actually. I didn't think about that.
there you
Yeah.
go.
I also
probably
like how
both.
stats guy said strikers love scoring goals. Like it's
I mean,
they're
as a-
one thing to do.
Yeah. He loves-
Strikers, goals.
Why
Job.
not?
Yeah, do it.
Yeah.
Do it.
Yeah.
Anyway, he
Nice
loves
one.
it.
Good one. I like that because I don't think we really covered Bruges, Benfica
No,
much
we
at
hadn't
all.
covered it, so I wanted to have a look at that.
Wicked. Alex, what have you got?
Yeah, I'm looking at the other game. Dortmund taking on Chelsea in Germany there. First time they played each other in the Champions League. Just a little stat of note that Dortmund are winless in their last 10 games against teams
English
from
teams.
England.
That's interesting.
With 8 losses and 2 draws. So kind of,
Don't mention the war.
yeah, exactly. This really should be an awesome game though. Like we get to see Jude Bellingham again and
I love him, yeah.
Todd Blowy will probably like, hey Jude, 250 million? Yeah, cool. Yep, financial fair play. Nah, don't
He'll
worry.
probably try and
Come
sign
over.
him,
Yep. 500 grand a week. Sick. Yeah, so that'll probably happen. But Chelsea looked back on track over the weekend, and João Felix was the guy.
He was awesome.
He played that first game, obviously, against Fulham and got sent off for studding a guy.
Glad he's back.
Fair enough, too. Probably get sent off if you get studs to the ankles. Look, anytime goal was $4 for him, which I found very surprising. Like, he looked very lively up front. Him, Enzo Fernandez, and you throw in a bit of Mudryk in there.
Yep.
Seems like the start of some sort of formation, just as an attacking Trae plus all the other
I hope so.
options that they've got there. Don't mind that with Kai Havertz thrown in there, but $4 for him to score a goal. Pretty happy with that. Also a little funny one because, we love a weird and funny bet.
Oh, what the hell?
Kai Havertz to be booked. $7 to cop a yellow card. He has committed the most fouls in the EPL this season with 41.
He's a striker as well.
He
What
is an aggressive man.
He's
is
your
what
mate.
he is.
I mean,
love
come
him.
on.
I thought he's a nice guy to
41
me, but-
fouls, but funnily enough, only
That's so
3
good.
yellows, so the foul to yellow
Ratio.
is terrible.
Yeah.
So you got to think, giving away all those fouls has got to catch up to him at some stage. So
like this.
you know what? Throw a peanut on the $7.
I like that intro. Like, I think that's kind of interesting though. So it's Verts in the Champions League.
Yeah.
He's got 41 fouls called him in the EPL.
Yeah, in like 21 games.
We're going to Champions League. We're playing
harder.
some
It's
European
harder.
football.
Yeah.
He's
We're getting
going.
a bit more
He's
fun.
going
I
up
don't mind
against a
this at
team
all.
from
This is
the
good.
like he is from the Bundesliga. Of course, he's from
Yeah.
Leverkusen.
There's a bit of thought behind this. I
But
like it.
he's going to be an aggressive man. He's going to be like, yeah, I left Germany because I'm better. You haven't gone that great.
Do the accent.
Nah.
No.
Do it.
We're better than that. We're better than that.
We won't do that. But yeah, $7. Why not?
I like that a lot.
That's good.
That's funny.
Kai Havertz. Lose your lid. Blow your lid like you're Alex Donnelly. I love it.
The fizz, someone calls
Punching
me.
walls, just the sheer burning incandescent anger of a young man who's just raging at the world. Anyway.
What are we talking about again?
Match.
called me
Yeah,
young.
this is Code Therapy Daily.
Yeah.
So, match us game picks for tomorrow. Mine is very, 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 very simple. It's Aussie Josh Giddey and his Oklahoma City Thunder.
Awesome.
They're playing the Houston Rockets tomorrow. The Thunder are sneakily, absolutely awesome at
They're
covering
so
the
good,
line
yeah.
at home. I think they're 6th best in the NBA at the moment.
Yep.
Awesome records, like 17 and 11 against the spread.
Awesome.
They're playing the Rockets, who stink out loud. Like
Yep.
they're legitimately just horrible.
They're horrible, yeah.
On the road, just
Worse,
horrible.
yeah.
So
They're gonna be
Houston,
worse.
we have a problem.
And so
Literally.
Houston
Bang.
definitely have a problem covering lines. And I believe when we talk about the Thunder being 6th best, and then the Rockets are 26th
That's
best.
not good.
Wow.
At covering lines on the
That's
road. So
that's horrible.
the big one, 8.5. It's a big line against teams that aren't that great. Like the Thunder aren't good, but they are young. They are fun.
They're going well, yeah.
They've just been,
I like them.
but they've also been very kind of good and feisty over the last sort of month and a half.
Absolutely.
So I'm all over the Thunder to cover this. The Rockets stink. This is like a bet against the Rockets as well because they're just so bad at times.
Yeah.
Like you don't really want to watch them. You're like, oh, this is
Oh,
barely
so it's like
basketball.
North Melbourne.
Oh, yeah.
That was uncalled for.
Hey.
I just stats guys teams are just so easy to
James
drive by.
Brayshaw is just going to come back and slap you on the back of the head. Just-
That's all right.
He's a
Don't know
special
what's
guest
gonna
tomorrow,
happen.
isn't he?
Either way, 8.5. The Thunder over the Rockets. Boom. Lock that one in for me.
Awesome.
Stats guy, what have you got?
Yeah, we're going back to the Champions League. So Club Bruges will be loving this. They've got 2 segments in the.
the most
no
anyone's
free
talked about
ads,
them.
stats guy.
Surely they can share it on the socials. So I reckon Club Bruges will be the most.
They
content they've
better
done in a
fly
while.
us over to do a co-bet daily
from Belgium. That'd be
Yeah, we'll do a live stream up in the stands.
some
Yeah.
waffles and some beer. That'd be mad. Anyway,
Some mayonnaise on some fries. Is that what they do?
Yeah, sure.
Anyway, I like that. Yeah, so Club Brugge again versus Benfica. I'm really just liking Benfica in this matchup. You get $1.83, which I think can be even $1.50 or $1.40. They've got a really good team.
I can't wait till we start statsbet.com.au with these prices he's coming out with.
Yeah, no, what do you mean?
Well, you say the
I'm saying they
$1.83
could
chance
be-
should be
Oh,
$1.50.
it should be $1.50.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
like
So then you offer it then. Okay.
Yeah, are you what? Does
I'm
that
saying
mean
I'm surprised it's not.
does that mean
low.
you're giving me the $6 about Club Bruges?
Yeah, I'll give it to you. Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Anyway,
But this is also this is like the shortest prices of basically this entire round. Of
Yeah.
it
Champions
is
League,
because
so.
every other game is both teams $2. So this is the shortest one, but I think it's worth it. Yeah,
Sure.
even still having a look at their $1.83. They've won their last 7. Sorry, they're undefeated in their last 7 Champions League matches. They topped a group with PSG in it, which no one thought was possible.
Well, it is PSG in the Champions League, and they turned it up this
come a
morning.
bit, but usually they dominate the group stage games. So they did really well. They've got a great mix of youth, as I talked about. It was Ramos before. They've got Nicolas Otamendi, who used to play for Argentina in
Man
past
City.
World Cups, and Man City. So he's really a good defender. And I think they can easily beat Club Brugge in this one.
Dig it.
He's gone
Alex.
the opposite way. He's gone to the Portuguese league to finish up instead of you start off in Portugal.
Yeah, usually
awesome, and they get
yeah.
a crap ton of money, and then you come to England.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Alex, what's yours for your match
this
slash
is-
game pick?
Yeah, this is gonna suck.
Oh, you didn't have to put it in.
Yeah, well, I had to find a bet stats guy. It's called Code Bet Daily.
Right.
Jesus,
Not Code Sad Daily.
Yeah, exactly. Arsenal, Man City tomorrow morning. First versus second. Obviously, as an Arsenal fan, this is sphincter tightening time. We've been enjoying the ride so far this season, but as I've literally said all season,
I'm nervous for you. Yeah.
yeah, we're gonna get run down by Man City, and I think it starts tomorrow. Unfortunately, Man City $2.38 head to head with Ladbrokes. I think that's a pretty good price, to be honest. They looked really good over the weekend, whereas Arsenal been poor in their past 3 really. We also lost to Man City in the FA Cup.
Yep.
Weird stat. Man City have
here
won
we
their
go.
last 27 Wednesday night EPL matches.
Surely that's
That's a
over.
lot.
That's a lot, though.
That's going to be over like 27 years because they wouldn't
Not
play
really,
many
but
Wednesday
think about
night
how
games.
many random midweek EPL games we got in like the last month.
True.
So-
Actually, this year, true.
yeah,
That's
so
true.
that could be like over 7 years or something.
Wednesday night.
They've won their last 10 also against Arsenal, and they've also won 4 of their last 5 to nil. So the
geez.
City to win to nil, $4.40. So it might even it could be a 1-0 again. There could be a good
Yeah.
bet. Haaland may miss this game due to injury. Came off at halftime over the weekend. I am praying that he doesn't play because, not having probably the most dangerous
I
striker.
thought he was worse.
But I thought he made
He
Manchester
makes
City
the team
worse.
worse, but he still scores goals. They have lost more games.
So if he makes them worse,
So
then
let
that
me
means he
let
should
me
win.
let me just lay this out.
yeah.
He's changing
You-
his mind. He's changing
Your
his mind.
entire vibe is how do you win games of football?
You score
Well,
goals.
Score goals. Yes, well done.
Well, he hasn't scored in his
Haaland
last 3.
Scores goals. He does nothing but score goals. And you go, oh, he's making the team worse by
Well, they
scoring
are.
those goals.
They are.
This makes zero sense.
But if he does play, they're going to be better against Arsenal.
Just against us.
Yeah.
100% what's going to
Don't
happen.
screw with my
You're
logic. Don't
confusing
make
me.
me bring
You're
desert
confusing me.
theory.
Yeah,
into
desert
this.
theory
Oh,
logic
no,
all over again.
no.
It's like,
yeah. But also, importantly, Arsenal are really missing Gabriel Jesus with his
They are, yeah.
creativity and flair. Dear God, Arsenal, just please, I don't care. Draw, win, I don't care. Just don't lose. But
Yeah, you guys need to draw.
unfortunately, as far as like a bet, I think Man City are the bet.
all right, there you go.
Nice.
I'm going the whole hog and going City. Best bets for today / tomorrow. I mean, we've actually covered a bunch already. Mine is pretty straightforward. I got a 4-leg NBA multi. It's not that
nice.
straightforward at all. Cavs 1.5 point underdogs against the Sixers. I really like that because I think the Cavs have won 7 straight. Sixers won 3 straight. The Sixers, they just beat up on Houston, whatever.
Easy.
I just kind of think this Cavs team, there's a weird sort of combination of size in go the throw Jared Allen
Oh,
and
I love
Evan
him, yeah,
Mobley. Mobley. And then they've got the perimeter scoring. Darius Rucker, Judy Garland.
Yep.
I love him. And Donnie Mitchell. I kind of feel like there's just a few too many weapons on this Cavs team. They roll. Sixers are really good at home covering the spread, 20-10, but just like the Cavs, I think the form was just too good. OKC,
Nice.
as I mentioned, -8.5 over Houston. The Grizzlies take on the Jazz. It's a soft J. The
Always
Jazz traded away 3 big rotation pieces at the trade deadline.
They did.
Memphis, look, their entire season almost got derailed by Shannon Sharp and trying to
Oh, the
fight.
fight. Oh, bloody hell.
Trying to fight a dude who's on like the sidelines. Like, what are we doing here? But more importantly, Steven Adams has been out and they've just been horrible
What about
since.
him, actually?
So
Yeah.
I just think the Jazz don't really have anyone who can punish the Grizz without Steven Adams. So I think they win that one. That's 7.5. And Charlotte over San Antonio, the San Antonio Bandera Spurs. Charlotte are 5.5 point favorites.
Really?
San Antonio stink. Charlotte actually have legitimate NBA players who want to
Cop that.
actually
San
win
Antonio.
games. So between Terry,
I guess we're never
Rozier-
going to San Antonio.
Who wants to go to San Antonio?
Yeah,
I don't know. You drive through it on the way to Austin, I guess.
I mean, I went there, the river walk. You're like, what is that river? That is
So I'm going.
not great.
I'm going to Austin for barbecue. I won't be going to San Antonio.
You don't need to. It's
No.
a fair way away. It's 45 minutes up the road, I reckon.
Yeah.
But either way, Charlotte should win this between Gordy Hayward, between Rozier, PJ Hamilton, Washington.
Their team's not too bad. Even
It's
though
like, and
weird,
LaMelo,
yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
LaMelo's back. They've just been much punchier and only 5.5. I love that. San
Cool.
Antonio are very,
they're
very,
horrible, yeah.
very
they're
bad.
like on the Houston level.
So that 4-leg multi, 12.38. When I checked it, kind of like it. I feel very good about like the Cavs Sixers one is probably the only dicey one, but actually that's the good value because it's over $2. So
Awesome.
12.38 for that 4-leg multi. Some good picks there. Liam, what
Perfect.
do you have?
Yeah, I'm looking at a bit of Test cricket. So this one starts before the India-Australia one. We got New Zealand taking on England. You've got Brendan.
It's going to be cold.
Cold, yes, and this will be an awesome matchup. You got Brendan McAllion, who used to obviously captain New Zealand. Now he's coaching England, and he's just given this new Bazball technique, attacking play to England, and they look really, really good.
Is it really technique, or is it just saying don't be boring?
Don't be bored. Yeah,
Attack the
it's
game.
sort of more like they've got a lot of good white ball players, and they're playing them in their test team and going, just play the same, and it's worked for them. And they didn't
We
do
could
that in
call
the
that
past.
the Gilchrist.
Yes. So you got Gil who
I'm
did that in
fascinated
the
to
past.
see how it goes though, like over the
It's been good the last couple of years.
If you try this out, like, you know, just against sort of lesser comps.
So
Hmm.
they've
Well,
maybe
in
get
fairness,
into a bit of a groove.
now they are trying it out at a park cricket ground. It'll be 50 meters to the boundary.
Yeah, they could make some
literally
big
score
scores.
700.
They'll
in a
play.
day.
Awesome.
So they'll play really attacking cricket. They'll play it sort of like a one-dayer. They demolished Pakistan 3-0 in their last test series.
Yep.
And New Zealand actually lost to Pakistan. Didn't win a test against Pakistan only a few months ago. So I think England's the better bet here. They've also got Jofra Archer, who is the most intimidating bowler in the world, coming back from injury.
Oh, that's
that's
big
my
call.
opinion.
That's a big call.
I think he's up there with the quickest, and I think he's got the best bouncer in the world. And I think, I think
I'd still
he's
be
coming back
more
from
scared of Mitchell Stark left arm.
Nah, he's not as intimidating or like
At
angry.
Perth.
And
There we go.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Mitchell Stark charging in is scarier than Jofra Archer.
well, anyway, I really liked. I saw Jofra Archer take out Steve Smith at Lord, so that's why
Did you
maybe I'm
try and
scared.
fight him?
No, I was in the
Wuss.
crowd. Anyway, so I definitely would be scared of him. But he got 6 wickets in his last match, Jofra Archer, in their ODI. They just played a
Jeez.
couple of weeks ago. So that was one of his third match back, I think. So he's back into form. I think
That's
they can.
scary throwing him straight into a test though. Like his
I-
match fitness though.
Apparently, he's sort of built that fitness back up and he looks all right.
Yeah.
So I'm taking England head to head, $2.12 on better.
Nice one. When's that actually kick off?
Tomorrow, Arvo. So
Sick.
yeah,
Morning.
Thursday.
It'll be morning. It's
I
New
think
Zealand.
but it's midday. It might be a day-night test actually, because
Ooh,
midday.
That's pretty cool.
I haven't looked into it actually, but it says midday on the bet, so I might have to look into that.
So it
Nice
could
one.
be midday our time, 2:00 their time.
Possibly.
Possibly,
I'll look into
possibly.
it. Yeah. Anyway,
Alex, what have
England.
you got?
Yeah, I'm just going the multi of the two teams I mentioned earlier, Man City and Chelsea, both to win, $7.12 with Betfair. Reasons outlined above. We're on a time crunch, as you can hear, with the bell.
I think that was Bet 365, wasn't
Yes.
it? Not Bet
well, ringing the bell. Is it?
If I said Betfair, my bad. No free ads.
Right, there you
about
go.
horses
So
again.
City, Chelsea, you're just going to multi them up.
Yeah, I think they both get the job done tomorrow
So
morning.
we can call that the all blue multi, I guess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the Blues. Yeah.
Nice. Righto, there you go.
And I'll
Done.
be-
Go Bet
and I'll be
Daily.
blue when, Man City beat Arsenal.
You'll be blue in the face just from all the anger and the rage.
Blue shirt.
Nice.
All right, done. Cobet Daily for today. We'll be back on deck tomorrow. All the good stuff. There'll be an EPL show tomorrow as well as a standalone.
Every
All the good
chance I
stuff.
might not make it in tomorrow morning. 7:30 kickoff or whatever it is, 6:30. I might be like, stats guy, you're going alone, mate.
Nah, I need some
stats
I need
guy
some
show
sad
with stats
energies.
guy
When
is
Chelsea win and Arsenal lose, that can be a good day.
Yeah, but
Donnelly-
then I'll just rag on you for drawing to West Ham, you losers.
Alex is going to be in a glass cage of emotion no matter what.
What's new?
Exactly. Right. So get right around the show. Subscribe on your podcast app, like, review, and it. Of course, chuck a follow for Cobet across the socials, Facey, IG, Twitter, TikTok. You can go back and rewatch our awesome Super Bowl live stream, all
Yeah,
four
we
and
got
a
a
half
few little
hours.
TikToks from that. which is
Leo
pretty
had
cool.
fun with the TikToks
Yeah,
there.
they were good fun actually. I saw some.
Stats Guy's not an album cover. I enjoyed that.
I reckon they work.
Send in any questions you want. We can probably get to a couple of Mark McAllions again later this week.
Yeah, he's got.
Is he going to be worried
got a
about
few
me
packs.
again? He has every right to
He's
be.
worried
mate.
about your anger.
But that's it. Thanks, Stats Guy.
Thank you.
Thanks, Alex.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thanks to Geraldinho for producing. Absolute legend as always. Thanks to me. Thanks to Leo. I was there. What else do we say, Stats Guy?
Gamble responsibly.
I dig it. May all your picks come in. Happy bunting. This is Code Bet Daily. Out.